Hello everybody, hope everybody's having a good week. It is Tuesday, December the 13th, and it's right around 12:40 where I am, but this probably won't be posted till a little bit later. But over the past month or so, my dad and I, and then more recently my older brother, younger brother met us, and a friend of ours, Matt, met back up at an old Boy Scout camp that we all sort of grew up in back in the 90s. So this whole video is sort of dedicated to that, and yeah, just good time. Sort of, it's sort of a different perspective. I see a lot of videos on the place from outsiders, from people who aren't as familiar with the property and the history of it, and so on. So and then I cover a couple other places, different cities we lived in, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, I mean, it's just a sort of chock full of me and my friends' sort of early life. So yeah, here we go. So a weekend or so ago, my brothers and I were able to make it back up to Camp Hook, our childhood home, and there's an old picture with my mom, dad on the right, and the son of Charles R. Hook, the guy who originally founded the camp, and then Everett Sharon there on the left, who was one of the longtime scout people who were involved at the camp over 71 plus years of his life. I talk about him in my previous video. Quite an amazing fellow, an amazing life he had. So my brothers flew in from Vegas, and here's a clip from the TSA.
Owen, it's your bag. What'd you put in there?
You got a drink in here, and this one.
This is his first time he's in trouble at TSA.
So water, you won't be able to bring water. Do you want to walk out a security drink, or you want me to store it away?
Do you want to take a drink of water, buddy? No. No, okay.
So they made it back down to where we live here in Kentucky and got to play with the cat a little bit, which he enjoyed. And we introduced them to Gold Star chili for the first time in their lives, my brother's kids. And they really enjoyed it. And we headed up into Cincinnati and through Trenton. There's Football Jesus, or former Football Jesus. He got struck by lightning and got burnt down many, many years ago, 2010.
This is the old Lion Bridge, Oak.
I don't know what lion.
There's little lions up on the pedestals.
There's the old Lion Bridge. See the lions up there, Oak?
Yes, I see the lions.
It's called the Lion Bridge. And this guy's riding his bike all the time. Always back and forth.
Every time we went over the bridge, that guy comes across.
What lake is that? Or no, river. Oh my gosh.
That's
What river is that?
Franklin River. It's a Franklin River, yeah. That's it.
It's not the Little Miami.
Fucking I know.
It's a tributary of Twin Creek, maybe?
Yeah.
I never thought about that. What river is that?
I don't know. No idea, dude.
Why do you think it's a bridge?
Oh, I can't leave this here.
Oh, I've never seen
Must
this.
be a turn left here.
No, just go this way.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Guess we're gonna go through Carlisle.
Yeah, okay. So go straight or turn right?
Right.
Okay.
Right now.
Look at these old-timey houses, Oak.
Yeah. I was just about to say, like, why would they design?
I think, well, they're all...
That's the way they used to be designed.
What do you expect them to look like? Our house? These are built like in 1800s, dude. The early 1900s.
Why did they design them like that? Because that's the way the houses used to look.
Yeah.
We're going the wrong way.
No, we're going a different way, buddy.
They've kept them up nice, though.
Yeah.
Some of them were falling apart when we were still here.
Yeah, nice big yards. Look how big these yards are. Like, you wouldn't find a house like this nowadays without paying extra $500,000 or $600,000.
I think those are all like $500,000 or more now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, out here?
No, yeah.
Jesus, what do you have to do out
Look
here?
at that park being built, or already built. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was always a cool one.
Oh, yeah.
That big old house there.
Yeah.
Sort of creepy.
Didn't Dad cut grass somewhere?
That was over when we lived at Landon.
Yeah,
That's
it's an
old lady,
woman, yeah.
Miss Drawinger.
Jesus Christ, how do you remember that?
I found the property.
Yeah.
It's a subdivision now. But I found it, and I was trying to find information on her, but I connected back to like a Nobel winner back in the day. I think she came from money. Or one of
She
her
had so
ex-husbands
much. She had a
money.
lot of shit in that house.
Yeah. She was like a hoarder. And the drive-thru's still there.
Hey, you guys want a Volkswagen Bug?
Dude, the drive-thru's still there. Remember the drive-thru?
Yeah. That is a lot of Volkswagen Bugs.
Holy crap. What the heck?
Like 50 of them there.
That's insane.
I'm not kidding. There's 50 Volkswagen Bugs there, guys. Look.
Wow.
That is
Yeah.
bonkers.
And the gravel pits are still here.
Oh, I remember this, yeah. That's a lot of Volkswagens. Okay,
I guess the gravel pit's still around. I don't know if they still do anything.
remember when they built Phil's, I remember that.
Yeah.
I got my car worked on a few times there.
What are gravel pits?
What's this gravel? Oh, they have gravel over.
That's where gravel comes from.
Oh, you don't ask a lot of questions about things. Okay. Just listen.
Yeah.
Here's your graveyard, Oak.
I never knew that was there.
I mean, your graveyard.
No, good one. See how you learn.
That's where that's Amy used to live there.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Can I go underneath the bridge?
Yeah, you should. We called it Doug's Underpass in that last video.
Yeah, I know. I got stuck under there. Well, it's flooded. I should be dead.
Same Dairy Queen.
It wasn't just for quick thinking. I would have been.
But Somerset or Carlisle now has a bar and grill. We didn't have that back then. I probably would have never made it out of this town if it would have started going to that
I'm not
bar.
going under. I'll go on the way out.
Okay.
I don't need to go under.
It would have been fun, man.
Would it?
You're not going to do it until you're like 60 now.
Where's the totem? The little, wasn't there a little?
Whistle stop?
Yeah, right here.
That's up further.
Oh shit. There's
The
another
whistle
little-
stop's gone.
There's another under tunnel though.
No, that's the only one.
Really?
Yeah. I thought you meant like the train stuff. So that's the main store. Do you remember that guy Frank that used to work there?
Is he the mayor now?
No, probably. This is Carlisle proper.
Aren't we like next to an ocean or something?
So this is where, yeah, this is close to Camp Hook now, guys. We're getting close.
And that's the city hall right over here.
Yeah.
So that's where we go to traffic courts if you got a ticket. And then, remember when I yelled, like, watch out, there's a cop?
No, there's so many.
Then we were heading home, he pulled you over right at this church.
That's right.
And then he was scared because mom got called and she was coming down. And he's like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm not dealing with that woman.
Yeah. That's right.
And you got out of that ticket, I think. So
Well, we didn't do anything wrong.
yeah,
I had a license.
they targeted us. I was just telling you to watch out because
Yeah, I was backing up.
you were backing up. I didn't want you to back into them. These are all new subdivisions over here. Big, nice houses, nicer than ours in Carlisle or from Somerset.
So much railroads.
Pay attention here, straight ahead.
Yeah, Oakley, remember that bet I had with you earlier?
No.
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
the bed. Oh, yeah, the bed. I thought you said bed. I bet you 2 quarters.
Look straight ahead.
And you said we can go inside it.
You can't go inside it, but they're here.
Then I won the bet.
Oakley, stop it.
You said we could.
No.
So where is it?
Right there, dude.
It's not UFO.
Yeah, it is.
Oakley, come on.
Actually, those are famous, dude. You can find those on YouTube.
You're the gate.
That is awesome. They've really gone all out.
Yeah. That's crazy. Goosebumps. These people drive. We used to drive by that every day.
Yeah, I know. That would look like
Well, on the way
tourists.
back, we'll take a nice picture. Put your windows up, guys. All right, fine. Just whatever. I don't care. Freeze your ass out.
Yeah, well, I hate going
You guys are getting this buffeting effect. What's going on?
I guess everybody rolls them down and it'll be good.
Scroll down a bit. Yes.
It's right around that time.
Wave to it.
So this is where I used to. We're close to the house. Where I used to live, Paul. Okay, pay attention. I ran this stop sign so many times.
That was that Bobby's friend Aaron.
Oh, that's
That was his house there.
Yeah, that's right. I've run this stop sign so many times. It's not funny. Hey, pay attention. Guys, don't put your windows up. This is stupid. Put your windows up. I got it, Owen. Let go. We don't need all this wind noise, okay? So there's a little creek here.
This is like Twin Creek.
Yeah, we used to play around in there once in a while.
And then that was a millionaire. He's totally tore down and he's rebuilding his house.
Well, he's done well with his money. He only won like $20 million.
He won it twice.
He won twice?
Yeah, he won like 20 million, like 17 more.
Oh, okay. I remember these old people's houses.
Yeah, they're still there.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow. This is the old road, guys.
Maybe not the same owners.
This is the old road that we used to...
Like everything you're seeing on both sides of the road was ours.
Yeah, we own this. We didn't
On
own
both
it.
sides.
We lived here.
Where the ghost of kids? Ow!
Don't mock my childhood.
This was our road, man.
Okay, just watch and learn.
You say you wanted to hear stuff, but you don't want to like listen.
I said that for 3 hours.
Well, now's time.
Okay. We used to always clear garbage and stuff out of here.
All the
Like,
tires.
dump stuff. We had to pick it up. Yeah, this is a road, Oakley. We used to maintain it. We used to be able to close it, didn't we? Did we have the ability to close that road up there or no?
I don't think so.
I thought we had a place where we could close it in bad weather or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking something else.
Yeah, I don't remember. Well, we had the gate on the camp.
Yeah, the
That we
gate.
used
That's
to
right.
close.
Yeah, we closed that once in a
That was the
while.
bottom gate.
We used to close when people would pull up too. Remember, people would come
yeah,
in.
Yeah. Try to.
And then it was a big Armco gate, so you couldn't just ram through it.
Right.
It was super steel. They still have it up there?
No. Well, they probably put a new one up.
Why would you tear that down? That thing was huge.
Yeah.
There's another parking lot down
That's
here.
the horse.
So this used to be a field we had. We used to have
There was an
nothing
old
really
pump
there.
house was back there. That's where we got our water.
Yeah, that's right. Every once in a while we had to go down there and tweak that and adjust it. And we parked down here. People would park down here all the time to go to Lake George.
But this is our driveway.
We used to go here all the time, so we drive up here, Oak.
Lake George and Camp Hook.
Yeah, we'll stop at Lake George on the way out.
Yeah.
It's still there. There's still a lake there. They took down the shelter, too.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's crazy. Second time in like 3 weeks in here.
We will, Owen.
We're almost there.
But we
Yeah, let him out. He'll follow us up.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of times that we'd walk up and down this driveway. We used to jog up and down this driveway. Walk at night, we'd go up and down this driveway.
My phone box is still here. My
Oh,
BBS
yeah.
lines ran up the
Yeah,
road.
with military lines, right?
Yeah, that and yeah, all my BBS, the extra lines. They wouldn't even bury them because it was like too long of a driveway. So Mom used to run over my BBS lines, and I had to go out and splice them.
Our driveway used to go farther back, if I remember. Too.
Yeah, it was gravel further back.
I got the service. That's the old.
Dude, we got to put the drone up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, I'm stopping this. So we arrived at the old scout camp, and this is Bob Gardner Lodge up ahead. And as you can see, my brother's flying the drone, and he crashes into the building right here. Boom! So, yeah. And then we had to recover the drone. Yeah, it was down. So we put it back up, and we flew up above the main field. There used to be like big lights out there, like a water tower. Back in the back, you can maybe sort of see like a big tree. There's somebody walking back there. We didn't even know they were back there when we... Okay, yeah, you can sort of see a tree with a fenced-in area around it. My brother's kids and our friend Matt back there running around at the chapel. So, yeah. So I sort of, flew the drone down there, or I was attempting to. I haven't flown a drone in a while at this point, so I'm just, trying to narrow in on them
and bring it back down. Yeah, so you can see the kids down there. So that chapel's been there since like 1959. It was an old Kiwanis Club of Middletown building. I think Armco. I think a lot of the big people in the area had something to do with that. So, but that's been a structure that's always sort of been on the camp property. It's, outside of all the other ones that have been sort of slowly torn down over the years, the chapel's always stayed. And I think somebody's maintaining it, or a club or a group is maintaining the chapel. So I appreciate that. To appreciate that little bit of history being preserved. So, as you can see below, there's my friend Matt and then my brother's kids, Oakley and Owen, walking behind them. I think I turn the drone around here in a second and catch up with the rest of the group. I think actually, yeah, again, I'm probably going to cut a lot of this, but I'm just trying to get some bearings. Because when you fly a drone, it's hard to sort of get your bearings as to where you're at. So now I'm sort of behind the chapel, and now I'm sort of coming down into the trail, into the path, and I turn here in a second. I'm going to turn the drone around so I have a good shot of the chapel. Okay, there's me and my brother. Yeah, I'm pointing up and everything. So, but there's so many. The trees have all grown so much since we've been there. Last together. So there's the chapel. So that's it. Zoomed out. That's the Camp Hook Chapel. Again, a Kiwanis Club, and it was like a Middletown's. There's another one too. I maybe I'll insert the plaque here because I got that in one of my previous videos that sort of tell the story behind that structure. So this is sort of good drone footage of that. And then I sort of come back around here, and there we are again, and sort of flying up the trail where the rest of the people are. My friend Matt and the kids. Okay, I'm sort of targeting in, and there we go. Okay, so you can see them up ahead. That's at the Gilwell oak tree. It's an old oak tree that was brought over from England back in the day. And again, I can maybe insert the plaque. You can see it on the ground there next to the tree. And I'm sort of zooming around here and messing around. Okay, I'm just like, screw it. I'm just like backing up and flying up, and I'm going to take a above shot. So there's all of us there. Yeah, so that's all of us. So we're around a Gilwell oak tree, an oak tree that was brought over from England way back. I think it's only maybe one of two that were brought over to the United States, and I think some group or whatever has been doing some stuff to where they can take clippings from that tree, and you can plant it and it'll grow. Like cloning, I guess it's like sort of tree cloning or whatever. So you can sort of see the tree there. Okay, I grabbed the drone now and I'm flipping it over. We're heading back some of the trails, which are all overgrown now, sort of again dystopian type of scenes. It's the old rifle range that we used to shoot at. This is like dystopian, man.
This is dystopian. Okay, this is where you're gonna live, you're gonna study. Yeah. Live under a rifle range. Yeah, that hole's been there forever.
Yeah, I shot a few of them. There's like holes in the roof. think I shot a few up there. Well, I don't see them now.
So Oakley, when we were kids, and I'll send you a picture of this. When we were kids, they had these mats you'd lay on, and you had your .22 rifle, and you'd shoot into that target out the other end. You could never see. This just shows you how many years have gone by, because none of these trees are here.
Yeah, the hill's still out here.
Yeah, the hill's still there,
Right in front of us.
and it's full of lead.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably
You were shooting at the backstop.
a ton of lead in that hill.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. Huh? Come back here.
Just watch out for the
Watch out
thorns.
For the stickums, okay? Stickies.
Thorns. Yeah, there's.
What are thorns? These thorny things. What plant is this? Wow.
Yeah, that's sort of moon shaped.
Yeah, see this hill here, Oakley? This is not an Indian burial mound. This is where we used to shoot rifles.
Ow!
Sorry, dude. You got to pay attention.
That was you?
Pay attention.
Just all the old posts have rotted away.
Dude, these are 20-year-old trees. Like, these trees were not here.
Yep. Like that's a tree you don't want to run into there. That one. Look at those thorns.
I thought it was silver leaf.
Big old
Here, let me
thorns.
see. Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Move or get out of the way.
You know what's lead? You can really go to lead company here. We're talking like 50 years of kids shooting bullets into this hill.
Millions of bullets, dude. Me and some other guys on an empty week, we probably shot 10,000 rounds back here in 1 week.
Inside of this turf.
I mean, they probably didn't go much further than down here.
That doesn't really dissolve.
Yeah. Well, I mean, someday in the far future, a million years from now, somebody's going to find a lead deposit in this hill.
There's lead mining here. Strip mine the whole place. We only found lead in one place. Okay. Oh, and there's plenty of leaves. Like.
All the future archaeologists wondering, why is there so much lead here? Yeah. Our ancestors used to shoot lead into the dirt for some reason. You snagged a branch, dude. Yeah, on your right side there. And down on the bottom.
My cord. So Bobby will be up here in a second, though. Okay.
Yeah, she's probably going over there.
Oh, he knows where we are.
It took like 3 hours to get here.
I want to see if I can find a clear spot to put this up and take a little above shot of the rifle.
Not many clear spots here.
Yeah.
You have to go back out to the trail again.
Oh, come on.
Take your time on. Don't get snagged by anything. And the archery range was always more minimalist. They had like a little shelter, but
It was just like a little wood shelter.
grown over completely. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. Doesn't really true.
And when you get there, it's awful.
Yeah, I guess we'll put it up in a clearing. We'll fly it. Oh, well, no, that's a little too much.
Well, you can go up high, dude.
I know. There's just so many trees to get out of here, though.
I see it. No, we gotta find a clear. Over here, Denny?
I can hand launch it, maybe.
I'll get you up. Yeah. Turn it on.
I think maybe right up through here.
Yeah, we'll get it up through here.
So we got the drone back up in the air from the rifle range. I'm going to probably pan down here a little bit here in a second. You can see the roof of the, well, you will in a minute, like the roof of the rifle range, way down there. And that's sort of looking toward I hit a tree, but I didn't crash. So you can see us down below. Yeah. And then that's just sort of looking over the property. Back of the property, next farm over. Good times. It seems so much smaller now that I'm an adult. That's the big field where the millionaire guy, when I first pulled into the Boy Scout camp, that's where he lives, over there in that big area. And then that's like pretty much the whole camp here is in this shot. So it's a really good shot of the entire camp. It's mostly unrecognizable. This is my brother, his wife, and his son. You can see her sort of waving up at the drone. She can hear the drone up above. Yeah, you can see her wave there. I'm trying to track them as they're coming into the property. So my brother looks like he's sitting there explaining the camp. So yeah, three cool shadows, and my brother, his son, and his wife, Abby, Bobby, and Jackson. We're all there, heading up into the main parade field, the dining hall, so on and so forth. So yeah, and they're heading toward us. So then I think we talked for quite a while back behind the back behind that area, and right around the water tower area where that was. So right over here, that's where the water tower and the main that was one of the big fields right there that I'm looking at now. It's sort of overgrown. Everything's sort of overgrown. In many years since I've been there. Sort of yeah, there's all of us. That's all of us. I wasn't here during this sequence, but my brothers found the old manhole cover to where the swimming pool valves were, and here's the video.
Alright, we found our old manhole cover
There used to be
thing.
electricity down here.
Yeah. I think you had to like put your finger in there and lift it up.
I'm not gonna use my knife. That costs money. I got it rebar. I just knocked over. Yeah, wear my dirty jeans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Oh my god, imagine we do find a body down here. I bet no one's opened this thing up in quite a while. It's been decades, 20 years since it's been open probably. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Dry as can be in there though.
Is it written down there?
Old bag.
What? I just dropped my sunglasses right down to your left
I
foot.
got you. I'm not moving my feet yet.
Here, you can film here. Here.
I'll just hit my head.
Sorry.
Am I recording?
Yeah. Pause it, start it again.
Oh, this really is just a bunker. Well, the power line goes to the chapel.
I don't know. The can down there too, looks like.
Old stuff. It's an old oil can. These are old valve water lines, though.
Yeah, probably was water to them. What's your head? Water tower used to be right here, dude. If you remember.
Yeah.
So this was like a water.
Right on the other side of the trees there.
This was the water.
And they found another old storage building here. I barely remember it starting to come back to me a little bit, but it was an old sort of storage building about just behind the water tower and the valve pit that they were just in. So sort of neat to see that. There's my nephews who never met each other. They met each other for the first time, my brother and his kids. My nephew Owen and Matt, there they are. Then a little selfie with me and everybody else in the background. And the UFOs, turned left at the UFOs. There they are. Good shot. Picture of all of us. My brothers, both of my brothers and my friend Matt. So after we left the Boy Scout camp, we decided to drive back through Franklin, back into Middletown, and on our way back to Lebanon, which is coming up next, and we ran across the old town mall, our old mall, which is now considered a dead mall, but the doors were unlocked, and the lights were on, so we decided to go in. Here we go. Middletown Town Mall. Wow. Of course, they don't heat it anymore.
Hope you don't go crazy.
I mean, they wouldn't have all this stuff up if they didn't expect people to walk through it. You know?
That's weird, though.
And there's probably a couple stores still open. Rogers Jewelers and... Hello, how are you? Yeah, not too bad. We used to come here as a kid, and we saw the door was unlocked, so we thought we'd come in. We're from out of town now, but...
Yeah, I know. We used to live here. I used to hang out here. Chess Cave. It used to be here. A store I used to buy clothes at when I was a kid. Yeah.
It's like 30-some years ago.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised it's still like, here. I didn't know if there's still businesses or is there nothing? No. You don't mind us just walking around, do you? Huh? Oh, really?
I just wanted to see a photo for old time's sake.
Now they can take a picture of like Christmas stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Can I let the kids sit there?
I'm still recording. They can't keep you there. That's First Amendment protected activity. I don't even remember what was what. I think Spencer's was on the other side.
We don't need to go to the whole place.
Yeah, let me take a mall directory. Yeah, Radio Shack's still on here. Yeah, just like the light.
Hopefully. Owen. We should try to sell stuff here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, just one business.
Started.
This was here when we were here.
Potatoes. I
Yeah.
remember that. This used to be Glamour Shots.
Yeah.
Hey, no, Glamour Shots is somewhere around here. Maybe that was Glamour Shots. That's something else.
Was this place crowded when you guys?
Dude, this used to be super busy, okay? Back when Denny and I were kids, we'd come here to the mall. This was the mall to go to. It's really crowded. So when I was a kid, we would get in our cars, drive around, and do laps.
Colony Square.
At Colony Square, we do laps at this stupid mall for hours. This is why there was an ozone hole from the hair spray from the girls and us doing circles in one spot for 8 hours straight. And you wonder why there's a hole in the ozone.
Why did you?
That's a good question, Owen. That's a great question.
Well, I'll beat your record and do it for 9 hours.
So everyone would have their windows open and they all be like yelling at each other as we went by. Hey, what's up, Bill? What's up, Pete?
Occasionally you go park and hang
I'll
out.
see you in the next one. Okay, man. You got it. There's a theater there.
Dude, I can't.
Movie theater.
I told you.
Yeah, we used to do this.
Can we do a lap?
I totally forgot about this, dude.
Yeah, like, hey, yeah, it's a good man, yeah.
I totally forgot about Comedy
Just
Square.
you sit down and do Bon Jovi. Yeah, man, I'm playing it right now.
Can we do a lap?
We just did. So we'd go down here, Oakley, then you go down and you would catch this, and you do it a whole other lap.
Aren't you gonna run off gas?
I just found Oakley's new bike. There you go, bud.
Okay.
Right there.
I bet.
All right, that's cool. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we do laps around Colony Square.
Why did you?
I know. That's a great question.
Achieve by doing a lap. Yeah, what would you achieve? What are you achieving in life?
Obviously nothing.
Practicing driving because they're all bad for it.
Yeah, well, it's really bad.
That's a good point. Yeah, you did practice.
Oh, and you got a lot of sass back there.
Thrown into the tree.
I think there's like apartments up there now. People living. Cartridge, yeah, it looks like a house, man.
Apartments or co-working or something.
Something. I see people in them, so there must be like housing.
That's weird.
It used to be a haunted. This used to be like a haunted place. Yeah, they've got a parking garage on the main floor underneath.
Wow.
I think you turn here maybe to get into the
Sure.
to the.
The destination is on your right. Cartridge Brewing.
Wow, dude, this is totally like revitalized.
Arrived.
Resident parking.
Resident, yep. So it's
Hey,
apartments.
might as well,
Oh,
fancy.
dude, look at that. Cartridge Brewing.
We have a park here. You can run in real quick.
Yeah, I'll just take a quick video maybe.
Boys are fine. They can just hang out here.
Grab like one.
How cool would it be to live here, dude? There's some cool apartments too.
I know. Wonder what they cost.
Too much.
This place is packed. Wow. That's how vitalized this area is now. Here, let me out here and then it won't take long.
It was really surreal to see the place, the old cartridge factory, and the new condition that it is now, so many years later. I went inside here and sat down. I had a beer and got some crowlers and stuff for my local beer group that I'm a part of. So hopefully they'll enjoy those and stuff. So, and we left Cartridge Brewing and yeah. And then headed back down through Cincinnati, back down to Kentucky. And that was our ultimate destination.
So as you saw, we came back down through Cincinnati, and that was the end of our trip. I wish we would have recorded a little bit more in between the different cities, like between Franklin and Middletown, and then between we stopped at the old UDF, United Dairy Farmers, in between Middletown and Lebanon. Got some ice cream and hung out there for a little bit, which was fun. My brothers and I, we used to always go to UDF and get ice cream or malts or whatever. Sort of like basically the 7-Elevens, of today, or whatever store, whatever gas station you go to. So So we did that. And then again, I wish I would have recorded some more around Kings Island and Kings Mills as we were coming through Kings Mills past the schools we used to go to, in Lebanon at the schools we used to go to. So I missed a lot of footage there, and I regret that a little bit, but we'll grab that on another trip in the future. So hope everybody has a good night, and peace out.